Yes, everyone, we've got Mustafa here, the man, the man that everyone knows on Instagram is popular. He's about 400, you close to 400K followers on Instagram.
Yes, sir.
You've got who follows you? AJ follows you. A lot of other people follow you as well, don't they?
Yeah.
So they know when it comes to boxing, they know you're the man that knows what he's talking about.
I know a little something. I'm all right.
Well, thanks for joining us, man.
You're
It's a
welcome.
pleasure having you here, man.
Yes, sir.
So for me, what I wanted to get into, by the way, you saw the heavyweight bout that Anthony Joshua had
Oh yeah.
with Daniel Dubois. What actually happened in that fight for you?
If anything, it was maybe a little too technical, and Dubois came just to fight. You know what I'm saying? He pressed the action real hard with that jab, and just try to really run AJ over. And I believe that AJ kind of maybe he boxed too much with him, and before he knew it, he was down. He was down in the first round. So sometimes we try to be too technical. We try to take our time and be smooth, but sometimes you got to fight. You got to fight fire with fire, and that hurt him because Dubois kept it simple and strong. You know what I'm saying?
He felt it. He knew it was strong. So the question I ask you as well, by the way, you've seen Anthony Joshua fight a lot of times.
Of course.
Did something feel wrong? Because for me, when I was watching it, I've seen him slip punches a lot and see it coming more time. And I know you work on that a lot in terms of your boxing, and you show that a lot on your Instagram. So should he have seen someone that's fought that many fights? Should he have seen what was coming to him or expected what was coming to him in a way?
We can say that, but at the same time, it's still not easy. You know what I'm saying? When somebody coming, think about Fury. Fury had real good defense, and he still goes down. Wilder still caught him and put him down. So, I think AJ know how to block a right hand. You know what I'm saying? I think he does know how to block a right hand. But then, like I said, first round, most fighters get grooved up fourth, fifth round. They ain't on fire first round. That's why you see a lot of first round knockouts. First round, you probably might got a little bit of warming up. You really ain't getting into the fight. And this dude coming out blazing. You look at the locker room. Dubois was hitting with his coat. He was ripping on mitts before the fight happened. Dubois was already ready. Matter of fact, in the press conference, he kept saying, "I'm ready to fight." He kept saying the whole time. Dubois kept saying, "I'm ready to fight." He was wide up, ready to go, and I believe that he came so hard so early, it caught AJ off guard. But then it was hard to really get a groove because before I know it, I'm knocked down. Like with War for Kovalev, Andre Ward said that he had the same game plan for both fights.
Yeah.
But the first fight, he kind of hesitated, and Kovalev came out so hard with that jab. Before he knew it, bam, he on the ground. You know what I'm saying? So somebody jumping you real hard, it's like hard to. Duran and Tommy Hearns. Second round, he killed Duran, but Tommy came out on fire. Don Charles almost dumbing it down for Dubois because sometimes, and I always say all the time, boxing drills at an all-time high, but skills are low. Everybody trying to do this, do that, do this. They keeping it very, very, very simple and basic, and it's effective. Get behind a strong jab, push him back with it, and land the right hand.
Some might have said that he fought Anthony Joshua fought the younger version of himself, more hungrier, more power. He wanted more.
Yeah.
Would you say
that? Not overthinking, not trying to be cute, coming right in there, come to rumble. And if I was the coach of AJ, I would have met that fire with fire.
So
back him up. You know what I'm saying? Back Dubois up, get that respect. Let him know he's a little boy. I'm the big dog. And then we go from there, like a little brother and a big brother. You know what I'm saying? You got a little brother. No, I don't care how big you get. I'm the big brother.
You get it? I don't care how faster, how stronger you are, you still gonna get whooped.
Can't handle me, exactly.
So did you hear about the corner advice you got?
No, I didn't hear.
He said to him, roll the dice. In that early in the fight, would you have told your fighter to roll the dice?
I mean, AJ lost like the first 4 rounds. But he got dropped twice. It's about to get ugly. So someone's like, you got to make a stand right now. You know, in hindsight, we could say, you know, it was bad advice, it was stupid. But what's called Ben Davidson, right?
Yeah, Ben
He's
Davidson.
been around, and it's like, you know, the fight getting worse. Dubois getting even more confident. He dropped him in the first round, hurt him in the second. I think third or fourth, dropped him again. Had him woozy. So sometimes it may have been the bad advice, true indeed.
What would you
But
have done different?
I
If
probably
your
say
fighter got if your fighter got knocked down twice, it looks like it's going in a way that you don't want it to go into. Are you going to tell him to roll the dice that early in the rounds?
you might. You better do something. You know, this boy ain't stopping, man. You got to fight him. You got to do something. You got to get him up off you, man. You know what I'm saying? That was a very risky punch. I might not have said that, or it's hard to say because I kind of feel what Davison's saying. Do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's about to get way out of our hands right now. You
So
know,
basically, rather than just throw the kitchen sink at him, he basically just meant you have to do something right now. You have to start winning this fight.
Probably what he meant. Like
Okay.
again, we down 4-0. You
Okay.
got dropped twice. So the scorecards was 40-34. He down by 6 points.
Mm-hmm.
And Dubois don't get tired. He fought Hergovic, didn't get tired that one time.
So he got caught with a lot of right hands in that fight as well.
We can't count him getting tired. He's about to come all night long. He's about to run you like, you know, stop the momentum, man. Do something to make this Joker stop, man. Because he just putting the beating on it at this point.
The question though, you've watched Anthony Joshua a lot, by the way.
Yeah, that's
what advice would you give him for the next fight?
Back to the basics. That's it. He had with 2 real good showings, real good fights. A while in, I think, in Ghana. He looked and then mental, the technical with that fight. Because Dubois just came real hard and disciplined. He kept it simple. Strong jab, basic defense, and landing the right hand and just put a whooping on him. I think AJ, for one, he should not retire unless he want to retire. He got much more in his tank. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot more in his tank, you know. Make a few, not big changes. Don't change who he is. Some few changes. Just remind him who that's all I think Charles did with Dubois. He reminded Dubois of what he was. You the big bad man. You dynamite, then you Dubois. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to be too cute. Everybody ain't Mayweather. Everybody ain't Fury.
No.
George Foreman would never be Muhammad Ali.
No.
George Foreman is, you know what I'm saying, big, brute, violent. He coming to get you.
So what the question that I ask as well, Mustafa, as well, yeah, is what Joe, in terms of you trained trainers so many times, but does the trainer change the fighter, or will the fighter just always stay the same no matter what trainer he goes to, or do they tweak things?
The fighter should change. Yeah, if he's a good teacher, he should help the fighter add to what he already does. Of course, you can't change anyone, but you help them to add tools to what they already have.
So, but what if I'm trying to, but you can't change someone who's a boxer to a big puncher in terms of
no. But you can help them get better at it. You know what I'm saying? Like De La Hoya was senior. De La Hoya, for the first couple of years, he was struggling with landing a lot of right hands. You know what I'm saying? Rolling and going to the right hand. But after a while, he started getting better at it. It takes time, you know, to learn these new stuff, man, because it ain't easy. It's easy on TV, but in reality, you can't give AJ all type of stuff because he's a grown man. He's been fighting one way all these years.
Do you think he changed his way, Mustafa, by the way?
I think he got better.
After the Klitschko fight, do you feel like he changed his way? Okay, let's say actually after the Ruiz fight, the first Ruiz fight.
Yeah, of course.
He tried to turn into a boxer a little bit, didn't he?
But he got stopped. Everyone think, what happened? What went wrong? Is it my coach? Is it me? Is it my skills? You think what went wrong. So you say, you know what? I got to tighten up. I got to change. You know what I'm saying? Everyone would think that. You know what I'm saying? So You gotta. Why? He got stopped. He got stopped by Ruiz, who probably thought he was supposed to run over Ruiz like it wasn't nothing. So I'm saying, so like, damn, what the hell? And he started, you know what I'm saying? So I think it helped him, but sometimes you can forget who he really is. Like, of course, learn the skills, but don't forget that you're Joshua, that you big AJ. Don't forget that if the time comes, you can knock somebody out and go get them. That's what.
The question I ask you as well, by the way, is a lot of this generation we're in, having an O on your record or a loss on your record, sorry, having a loss on your record means so much more greater. Like it's the worst thing ever. But
Right.
it's are we not in a crazy time for that? Does it matter that someone's lost? Does it mean that they're a bad fighter?
It shouldn't matter how he lost. Who he lost to? He lost to a world champion. He lost to a very good fight. He didn't lose to no Rudy Pool. He fought a very good, young, hungry fighter who on a roll right now. Dubois just beat Big Baby Miller. Probably was underdog on that fight. He just beat the other guy, Hergovich, as the underdog, and beat the underdog. He got 3 straight underdog fights that he won. So he's on a roll right now. You know what I'm saying? AJ he did what he could, got stunned early, got hurt, tried to continue, tried to get up, and then when he tried to make a stand, he got reckless. You can't knock.
Yeah. Do you think that's a good question there? Do you think he got a bit greedy for that last one?
That's what happened. He had the right mentality, but he made he got a little too reckless. He landed a big shot. He got aggressive. So he wanted to make a stand. You can't respect that. He down twice. He losing. He trying to get it back.
What would you advise him at that point? So AJ's hurt him with that right hand. What would you advise him at that point? He went back in for more, or does he stand back? Does he go back?
See that's catch-22. Some say be careful, but again, I'm AJ. I'm down 2. This is my arena. That's AJ Arena with the O2 Arena.
Yeah,
come on, man.
Wembley, Wembley, yeah.
Wembley, he's the man.
Yeah, that's his home.
I'm about to go knock you out, and then he got caught. So, you know what I'm saying? You can't really knock, because guess what? They say some guys too boring. If you play safe like you're calling them, they say you boring. If you go get them and happen to make a mistake, heavyweight boxing, not middleweight, heavyweight boxing, one shot could change everything. He got knocked out. They still criticize him. What you want me to do?
In the UK, there's just a lot of talk. They're saying that he needs to retire from the game right now.
No. You don't know what AJ goal is. AJ might want to be one of the great ones. You don't know that. AJ might want to be like Foreman, like Hagler, like Ali, like Lennox. He want to keep going. I don't think he lost to Ruiz, kept going. Usyk twice, kept going. Just lost again. He ain't say retiring, because he might feel like, I'm like Archie Moore. I don't care about no loss. I'm a real fighter. I'm not getting paid for it. I'm coming from the old cloth. Everybody want to make money and get out the game. Some want to be in the Hall of Fame. Some want to go down in history books, and maybe he's like that.
What do you think he's like? What is
I think he already rich. He already got
money.
So I'm saying, so I think he want legacy. I believe that he's fighting for something deeper than just money.
The question is, Mustafa, how does he get legacy now for him?
Oh,
how does he get legacy now? Does he have? The question is, how does he get legacy, and does he already have legacy?
Yeah, he got some legacy, but I don't think he's ever been the clear-cut best heavyweight in the world at ever in his career. When he was dominant, Wilder was dominant. Fury was on break. You know what I'm saying? When he came back, Fury, Wilder was still good. I say he was second to nobody, but it was they all really, really good. They ain't fought yet. So I think maybe he wants to make it clear, stamp that I am hands down the best heavyweight of my era, like Lennox did.
And what's the best way for him now? Does he go fight? Does he make this rematch, or does he not take the rematch, or does he go?
He can rematch him, or he could take a tune-up fight knock somebody off, get his confidence back, get somebody, and then I will fight Dubois again for sure.
Okay. And how do you think that fight goes against Dubois the second time?
You're right, he can beat Dubois. If he get right, he get Dubois ain't hard to beat. Dubois is good, not saying that. But AJ good too. It ain't like AJ scrubbed because that little fight. I believe AJ mentally was off. I think if AJ come with a good game plan, he can knock Dubois off. Easy. Not easy, but clear.
How does a fighter switch off though, by the way, Mustafa? Because for me, I was thinking he's done this many times. That's his home ground. That's his home pitch, as we call it in the UK.
Okay.
How does he mentally get switched off? Is it the occasion just getting into him? It happens to some fighters.
Maybe sometimes it's like I said, life. They make you change as a man. You get family, you get wife, you get kids, you get rich. Maybe your camp is a wrong camp. You're trying to be too much of a pretty boy instead of being, a beast. You know what I'm saying? I think, him countering was good his last two fights, and he looked phenomenal. He was fast. He would land a big shot. Think about the Ngannou fight. He landed some. It was nice, but then he overthink, and then this guy ain't overthink. This guy coming at you. Zane and Wilder. Zane coming straight at Wilder. Wilder thinking, and then went around and got stopped. So sometimes fighters overthink.
The question is, Wilder's been out of the game since that fight.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any return for the Wilder?
Yeah, for sure.
Has he lost his power?
No, that's not power. The power is there. Better believe that. If he hit you, he gonna hurt you.
But did you not see the thing? He was doing circles at one point. I didn't understand that as well, by the way. I don't know whether Malik taught him that's what he needed to do, or
I don't know, but that's not one of his strong points. His strong points is jabbing, use feet for distance, and land the right hand. That's what Wilder's good at. He's fast. It's just like that, man. But I don't think they should, unless they're feeling with some health issues, retire. But if they're not, and I don't think they should either, because Wilder been stopped 2 or 3 times in all them fights. He's taken a lot of damage over his career. Not like Ronnie Lau took, like George Foreman took, like Larry Holmes took, Ali, them guys took. No, nowhere near that. So
that was a different era and a different time, more rounds, and
they fought hard fights. So I don't think AJ fought hard fights nowhere near Muhammad Ali.
What's the difference between, because you like your fighters from back then? What's the difference in time from the fighters back then to the fighters we have now?
Everybody was good. The contenders was good as hell. Frank Martin at no time hurt Tank Davis, not once.
Yeah.
Back then they man, them boys coming to fight, man. So, not many guys fought AJ. Most guys waited to get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Not many guys came to knock AJ out. You know what I'm saying?
In your neck of the woods, there's a guy called Jared Anson, who's a young prospect. Who's a young prospect coming out of the States.
Yeah.
He lost against a big brute of Martin Bakoli, who was no joke. And I don't think the young man, Anderson, even knew what to expect from Bakoli. What did you make of the fight?
I thought it was a bad fight for Jared. He's grown, but grown is like a mentality. You know what I'm saying? Bakoli coming hard, man. Underdog, getting older, so he ain't trying to lose no more fights. He ain't got too much chances to lose and come back. He came in, you know what I'm saying, grown man, businessman, and every mistake that Jared made, Bakoli took advantage of it, and he hurt him bad. And Jared tried. He got him every time. It was too much.
Well, in a way, do you think it was a learning curve for him?
Of course. It shouldn't be the word is over at all. Terry can fight, man, and he's young. Just now it's time to, now it's on.
One last question, by the way. What do you make of the American scene in terms of prospects coming out of America? I've heard most of your heavyweights, guys who would naturally go into boxing, have now naturally drifted off to the NFL, or you've lost them to the NBA, or you've lost them to something else. Like, are people coming into boxing anymore in terms of heavyweights?
Probably no.
They're making money elsewhere.
Yeah, the money's in football. Football, basketball, soccer, that's the money. But out of the smaller guys, I'd probably say the best prospect for me is Abdullah Mason.
Abdullah Mason.
140. Abdullah Mason is nice. He's good.
Is that the guy that's coming out next in America? Do you think?
Superstar. I think he can be pound for pound. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay.
You know, Ennis is there. You know what I'm saying? There's quite a few guys, but for the heavyweights, not many.
Not many.
But there's a few. They on the low. They're coming up.
Is there any UK fighters that you watch that not many people would think that you actually like? Any guys that you're following from the UK?
Fury is a beast. I don't care what the Usyk fight. Fury is good. Fury is a quality fighter. Seriously, I rate him high. I think Fury can fight any era. Fury is good.
You feel like he can fight back then with those guys?
Yes. Fury when Fury is dialed in. You know what I'm saying? Fury is hard to beat. Fury is good. Fury, he wins and starts getting playful and he always gets himself hurt. When the Wilder caught him, a big lead, thinks something sweet. When Usyk caught him, he won about 5-6 rounds in a row. He having his way, he got comfortable. Usyk hurt him bad, almost stopped him.
Do you think he was to blame for that loss himself for Tyson Fury?
It's his fault. Yeah, it's his fault. It's his fault. You know, I ain't blame the coach or nobody. Because he was winning. He had success. So whatever did it was working. But you know, he Fury admitted to him. Fury admitted that fights get easy for him, and he starts playing.
Because I have never seen anybody rock.
He probably thought I got him. Usyk was determined.
I've never seen Usyk.
You know what I'm saying? Yes,
I've never seen Usyk so shaken in my life at that fight.
Fury was on fire, but you gotta stay locked in. Usyk is a grown man. He's determined. He's committed. That ain't gonna stop him.
What do you think of the next fight that's gonna happen? By the way, for the Usyk too.
If Fury wins, Fury might stop him.
What's he gonna do different in that fight?
The dude he did the first beginning that they had winning the rounds, and he gonna stay with that. He ain't gonna get playful and get, you know what I'm saying, unfocused.
Start playing to the crowd.
Yeah, man, I heard him every time, man, and he underestimated Usyk. You know what I'm saying? Usyk is good though, man. Usyk is grown. Usyk is very determined. That wasn't gonna stop him.
Is that a trilogy fight that you'd love to see?
Absolutely, 100%. And that's what boxing needs, man. It needs the best fighters fighting each other, not just best skill wise, maturity wise, determination, all of that, because Usyk beats Fury. Fury got to come back, you know what I'm saying, with some real fire. Mm-hmm. And then when he do it again, Usyk come back with his fire. That's what made boxing, that made Randy Boy Van Holyfield. The fire, you know, the Joe Frazier, Muhammad Ali. They both were good. They both were A1 fighters, man, like elite of the elite. So you need to see the elite guys that's confident, that's mean, that's ready to go out there and rumble. So I would love to see that, man.
What do you think is going to happen in the Bivol and Batavia fight? I know you're excited. Mustafa.
Let me tell you the truth.
Tell me the truth. I won't hear it.
He gonna stop Bivol.
To be fair, well, I thought so as well. But go on anyway. I'm gonna let you answer.
Turbiev is good. He's more than just a puncher. He's a thinker. He's calculated. He has a very good team behind him. Bivol's good too. It's a good fight. But over 12 rounds, Turbiev gets him. It's not just power. Taking more than just power. Just because he has power doesn't mean that he only has power. You know what I'm saying? No. He's decent. And you don't got to be flashy to be good. You know what I'm saying? He's very technical and very good.
That's another little brother, big brother situation. They were both in the Russian camp together.
And we heard the stories. We We heard the stories. See, those things matter. Those things matter, man.
Can you tell us one of the stories?
I heard a story about I can't remember what it was, but it was like almost the big brother that he was the big brother. You know what I'm saying? Turbia was. And you could see it almost. You could see it. And he's good.
Will that be the best fight that we've seen in a while?
I hope so. Blow out. You know what I'm saying? We see and then we blow Fulton out. We seen Crawford blow out Arrow. But to the credit, we didn't see Usyk blow out Fury. So not all the fights are blowouts. There have been creme de la creme top fights that have been entertaining, challenging, ebbs and flows, 2-3 rounds. This guy come back. So it's been good fight. I hope that's a good fight. I hope that whatever he do, that Bivol returns with fire right back. And we get to see. You know what I'm saying? And Bivol take like a little brother type thing, Bivol can do well. Now I'm gonna show my big brother that I ain't no chump. If he comes, be a good fight.
Do you think Saudi Arabia have helped boxing massively?
They've probably had the top 10 shows in the last couple of years. It's been from Riyadh season. That have been challenging good fights. These fights ain't nothing, man. You don't go win the fight clearly over here. It's like a blowout. You know Tank gonna win these fights. You know Canelo the fights. I'm talking about not for money, but for is it a challenge? Is it a risky fight? I'm not knocking those guys because they got the paper. It is what it is. But as far as we seeing good fights that's challenging and entertaining, that's exciting, that's 50-50-ish, best fighting the best all day, Saudi. No, not.
Do you think people like Tank and Canelo are choosing not to fight because of how the odds are?
Yeah, they don't have to. I can get paid the same thing knocking these dudes off.
They get paid more money in Saudi, don't they?
Probably, yeah. But I'm doing pretty damn good over here.
Okay. No problemo. By the way, do you know about a young fighter called Ben Whittaker from England?
Yeah.
What do you think of him?
He's solid, man. Man, what's that fire? You know, nice. You know what I'm saying? How about that dude, Hamza? Where he's from?
Hamza Shiraz. Hamza Shiraz.
From the UK?
Yeah, he's from the UK, Hamza Shiraz.
Bad boy. I like him a lot. I like that dude, man. He's serious. He cold. He good fundamentals. He's strong. I like him a lot.
Do you think he get far?
Yes. Might be the best in the world right now at 160.
Best in the world?
He might be. Belts don't mean everything. They're not fighting him. He might be the best in the world. I probably put nobody above him.
I like that. I like that.
Oh, he's nice. You know, Adamas, you know what I'm saying, solid. Lara's solid, but that young Hamza Shiraz ain't no joke, man. I like him a lot. He's good.
Nick Ball, you heard of Nick Ball?
Yeah, Nick Ball solid. Yeah. Nick Ball, a little fireball. He got the right last name, Ball. You know, he coming. I like Nick Ball. He's solid.
Sonny Edwards.
Sonny good, man. Thanks, Sonny. When he fought Bam, a little better than that, but you know, hats off to him. He fought a good fighter, and he fought his heart out too.
Who else can I name for you out here from the UK, lot? The Joshua Buatsi, I think he's with Virgil Hunter.
Solid, man. Yeah, I like him too. You got a good man. Yeah, he's great. He's straight. He's good.
Who else we got from the UK scene, man? To be fair, we've got all the heavyweights now, though.
Yeah,
all the heavyweights from outside.
Yeah.
I've never seen the UK have so many heavyweights compared to the American states. You know, I don't know how.
Right now, y'all having a good run right now. Y'all having a real. But the best is Fury.
The best is Fury.
Yes.
Are you training any celebrities right now, by the way, Mustafa?
Not last few months. It'll be soon though.
Who you been training? Was it NLE Chopper you were training at one point?
That's my guy.
Is he any good?
Yeah, he good. Yeah. Athletic, long, tall.
So you get it. But one love, Mustafa. Thank you for coming on.